Breadcrumb trails are for the birds. Branches blemished with thorns like the one that blinded Dad's right eye during a Boy Scouts camp out are for the birds. In the woods, we played predator, hunted each other in teams. Deer Lake for the birds terrorizing hedge apples. There are green bumps like ingrown hairs, or a million apples poking through one globe, squirrels gutting them for seeds. The floating lifeguard chairs, big league chew, fun drip duel. Guppies rub their gills against my underdeveloped cankles and calves. Birdwatchers choked on their lovers' binoculars. The women pale under parasols, grimaced like canker sores. A warm day, we stole a bird's nest, pretended it was a straw hat. Mom and Dad looked on at their intolerable monsters. We rolled our eyes until they cracked. Hazel green eggs leaked maroon yolks that trailed down our summer chests, soaking our swimsuits. The lake reddened, the buoy bases reddened, red seep past safety line floats, the water syrupy and harsh on our hummingbird tongues. Reflection Nebula. Pardon the dust particles for stealing the confidence of supergiant stars, a street lamp halo, a relieved globe of light. Stud sky pricks my cornea-ragged eyelets. I discover methods for interrupting clouds, concerned with staying in shape. They hunchback in some ridiculed darkness. I wait for your exodus signal, a genial brunch, your applewood smoked bacon, your bottomless coffee, how you always say, some people just reflect the success of others. How can there be more to us than corrosion? You, a reflection nebula, not visible from Chicago, visible from southern Iowa, where I once witnessed man-tanks mud wrestling, slip and slide beer-battered breath, a pyramid of kegs in the bed of a pickup, when I was close to my friends, before their parents crumpled like corn husks drowning in drought, putrid little kernels cradled by my hand, like asteroids whittled down by atmosphere. I often whisper their names as if supernovas and black holes were born in their mouths, and stare up at the witch-faced gas cloud, a death term remnant with a crooked nose, carbon-rich. I want to be a pallbearer, but the best thing I can do is 3 handfuls of soil. Playing telephone with you. Lacking the gland for response, you are a sponge, pointer finger hooked to the phone cord, terror hungry. Some days I feel shrunken heads lodged in my ventricles, and then early bird joggers find you lodged between sharp rocks on the lake like a dagger caught in the wash cycle. I sit alone for hours. I acknowledge pleasure as being more than a collection of trendy ironies. Where you are, I hope there is comfortable grass and a large tarp to support the carp your body now is. Your scales, gills, fins, and their out-of-water paradiddles. There is a lesson to be learned somewhere in this paradise of misleading questions, in this quest of endless fetch. I've lost you 3 times, and with each episode, you're all the more feral to better survive harsher winters, to better live jettisoned, falling beside a pack that might contain a parachute coiled like a cobra. Reach inside, and you'll find golden light, a description so inadequate, like the cellular signal, like all of us. I ring like your ears when someone is speaking of you. In any mystery, a phrase sprains as easily as an ankle. I know there is something more to this. Comfort is the faint narrative from adjacent rooms. I'm actually going to read one more. Genesis. The eucalyptus outlasts the roses outlast the tulips, the teeth outlast the gums, the teeth outlast the braces, the retainer outlasts realignment, silicone outlasts latex, direct sunlight outlasts silicone, bastards outlast legitimacy, bastards fast in the monastery, monsters outlast poets, poets outlive the monsters. Logic is like a birthmark. You can't choose what skin it stains. Smartphones usurp darkness. Darkness outlasts pixel light. Satellite dishes outlast people. People outlast we, the people. The apocalypse grating and grand. A cold front teeming with ice terror. The bouquet flirts with living forever. Love for the bouquet is fleeting. A toxic armada sunk via tempest. A breakup launched via text message. The christening outlasts the infant. The crew outlasts the christening. The ocean swishes their bones around in its mouth like hydrogen peroxide. The apocalypse produces a new cavernousness. The cavity outlasts the tooth. The teeth outlast the roses. The teeth outlive the body. The teeth outlast the bones. The teeth outlive the bones. Thank you.